Okay. I think I'm working. Hello, everyone. Another day of Brotato. Bunch of you impatient guys on the YouTubes. Seems I lost one of my windows for checking stream. 1 second. I hope everything's looking good and working good. The testing was a little quicker today. Hold on a second. Why is it not working? It should be quicker today. I have my chat on my side here on my tablet. It didn't work. Okay, now it's starting to pop up stuff. Late. So the whole thing. Oh, no, it's working. Okay, you said it again. So, Silent will sometimes miss his chat because he hasn't been talked to for like 2 hours, and so he then gets focused on the game. If you're ever wondering about his stuff, you see him looking to the side. I think it's upright is when he's checking his chat. Should have an alert for that though. I mean, you can also reach him on Twitch and stuff. That doesn't work. Just how it is. Oh, so in case you're wondering why it takes me a minute to get my stream up, let me get you guys situated on all I have to go through to get set up. First off, I have to set up 3 peripherals. One's already set up. That's the PC and the monitor. Then I have to get my tablet set up on the side that I use to see the chat nice and good and separate and doesn't interfere with the game. I got to get that set up. I have to change my display to make sure that it extends instead of duplicates if I was doing art. And then I also have to set it so it's in a different location on my screen so that I can then connect my mouse to it, drag the chat over there, enlarge the chat, and come back. I want to put more things on it, but because if it's not fully enlarged, it doesn't like square off, because then I have to change it back to location where my mouse can't go over to it. So I have to go through that. That's the first step. Then I have to connect my phone. I have to set up VTube Studio on my phone as a tracking software. Connect it to my PC using a mobile hotspot. Then I have to start up VBridger, an alternative program to allow me to have all these facial movements and the mouth stuff, right? And then I have to connect that to my VTube Studio with my phone, then connect it to my VTube Studio on my PC. So it then basically utilizes that. I also have to have the VTube Studio on the PCs loaded up. Then I have to load the game up. Then I have to load OBS itself, and I have to check through everything that it goes through. And if I'm doing a new game, I have to change out all the thumbnails and stuff so that it looks right on the screen. And I'm not good at this stuff. That's just how it works. That's all the stuff I have to do so you can understand how far I have to go to stream properly. But I have a lot of extra tacked on stuff. That's all you got to know. There's a lot, okay? I'm going to improve stuff later too, but things were a lot worse when I had less to work with. It is, man. And then imagine you do like all 20 things and then you're like, wait, did I forget something? Panic, anxiety, panic. And you realize you like forgot the tablet and stuff that you had to hook up or something like that. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Okay, but we are here for craziness, Brotato chaos. And that's what we're doing today. Again, you know, well, we're going to Noita next week. Noita is the murder yourself accidentally mage simulator. You go to a cave, everything's physics and voxels, everything explodes horribly. Everything's experimental play. Casual. We always just here to see what we can push for the fun of it. I love experimentation. What I do with VTubing anyways. Let's see if we got anything unique we can use. I want to see absolute insanity going on with this stuff. Boring. The only thing we never use is Brawler. Brawler is just plain boring. Boring. Glutton's melee damage and explosions. Tana. Ingenious! I didn't think of that! We're Ghost. We're Ghost. What to go with? What to go with? Tax beetle. Let's start with the axe. Go for damage. Or go to the ghost. It's a great idea, though. Random. I completely forgot about that. One of the reasons I don't play a lot of games like Dead by Daylight is there's no random in it. What fast enough to fight? Okay, see. Harvesting will help us early on. We'll go with that. We can do more damage. Reroll once. Another axe. 3 axes. We're good. Well, he has no armor, but he dodges. So I think it's like if you get hit, it's bad. I didn't think about how bad that armor is. I gotta see how much damage you take with that armor at a negative 100. That's just awful. Can it go lower than negative 100 is another question. Ooh, I took a damage, but I didn't take much hit. Wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Go with luck. Start off better. What is negative armor? I take 87% more damage. So double damage, but that's not bad at all. Have double damage for high dodge chance? Not bad, not bad at all. If I get enough HP, we're fine. Ooh, take a lot of hits there. As long as we can, like, outperform the enemies, we're good. Okay. Little rough, little rough, little rough. We got it, though. We got it. Ooh, melee damage like that. And let's go for the harvesting early on. Harvesting is always good to have early on. This hope. Ooh, I could have gotten that. 3 melee damage. I forgot about it. Dang. Oh, well. Let's combine some of these. Makes it better now. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. When is it never fine? Are they wearing helmets? Little Cthulhu helmets. Oh, yeah. Okay. Restarting. Actually, I want to, Sure with this. We'll just go with this. It'll be fine. You gotta kind of contact them a little bit, you know? Get friendly with them first. Otherwise, you might think you're spamming or something. Who knows? Sometimes things hold backwards because of spam and stuff. The ranged enemies try to back up if you're too close to them. Good way to get the bag early on. Give you more materials in the long term. Ghost might be better with HP, honestly. Because he gets that 10 bonus to the ethereal weapon damage, and so the magic zappy zappy ones are like double deeps early on. Ah, yes, I did see that. Yes, she made a YouTube channel. I pay attention sometimes, maybe, kind of, sort of. Maybe. Ah. Probably should go with the scepter for ghost, honestly. Ooh, box. That will make that purchase earlier pay off already. %3 damage and other things good. Nice. Okay, we'll go with that. And, dodge. And melee. Melee damage, yes. We'll go melee damage this time. Well, geez, I wonder if it's because all of y'all decide that for some reason my nickname will be Uncle for life. But like 6 people who decided, I'm going to call you Uncle from now on. It's like, oh, I gotta be everyone's crazy uncle now, apparently. Apparently, they're in short supply and no one has enough of them. Apparently, deranged uncles are in very short supply. A rare person more. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, good lure. That will work well in this case. Have the damage to find him this time. They're going to appear somewhere. I don't know when. The loot bugs will appear. There's a murder in them. There he is! Oh, more stuff. There's another one somewhere. Has to be, right? Don't tell me they're going to make him at the end or something. There he is! He's at the end! Got it. We have gotten him. Oh, it's crazy, though. I like that, though. I'll take that. A lot of less speed now. Actually, that's force. That's good. I'll take it. Armor's not going to help me. We go with crit chance. Would help some. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll do that. After my death. Remind me after the death. There are set bonuses. I think it's just set bonuses for being ethereal. More dodge, less armor. They're part of the same set, apparently. Oh, this will make it good for the guy that does only 3 melee and 3 range, because they're ranged in melee. So, let's see. What else we got here? Every time I kill 20 enemies with the scepter, I get HP. Every time I kill 20 enemies with the axe, I get a damage percentage. The community tab in YouTube is actually quite hidden away a bit, so it's kind of, so I actually don't check it as much as I should, honestly. Probably will be as more community and stuff starts developing. Oh man, it's just a little rough sometimes. Okay. Best way to explain this game, really though, it feels like you're playing a fight against inflation. You know, everything's about inflation here. Take it. Trees, take it. Life steal, take it. Let's slaughter it. Oh, the jumping me. Too bad I can't hit me. My dodge is too high. Ha ha! You can get to the point where only 10% of all attacks have a chance of hitting you for this. The HP is to counteract the massive amount of damage I'll take, though. Better to have double the HP than, you know, just to take half the damage. Ooh! Oh, this is perfect! Look at it! 50% chance to heal whenever you dodge, with a 5% chance to dodge added to it. It's perfect. Well, that's good. Take that tree. It's already a dodging thing. So the ghost special, other than the fact is, access is good. He has the ability to get his dodge from like 60% going up to 90%. His cap is much higher. We're at 72% chance to dodge. We can go up to 90. My attack rate is much heavier when I stand still like that. Oh, if I had that item when if it was a soldier, it'd be amazing too. Okay, we gotta move there. They're ganging up on me a bit. A little bit rougher than I like sometimes, but it works. Okay, that was rough. Hello, Phineas. How are you today? Speed. Speed hell. Speed hell. I think it was rain damage. I have engineering. Why not? We'll take it. It does great things. Oh, I can't take these because we've got too many. There. Now we're tilted out like crazy. nasty guys, and it'll be good. Okay, good. Okay, good. We are set now. I don't know what exploded. I think it was a landmine. But the landmines are mine, so I don't have to worry. Okay, it's getting a little testy. They're just circling in all the wrong ways. I don't like that. Loot enemy! Launted! Okay, we died. I see how he works. What's my fave country or continent? That's a little that's geopolitical. Let's go to the random again, though. Except for Brawler. Okay, we'll do Jack. What does he do? Better materials, more damage against bosses and elites, but he doesn't do good against regular enemies. What would be good for Jack? Maybe just turrets everywhere? All turrets, everything? There's more engineering. What would be good? Now let's go basic with him. Oh, he's got this. That's just laser gun. It's less enemies mean you don't need as piercing things, especially. You need heavy hitting, direct damage types. I guess revolver would be better. We're still keeping it to the max difficulty that we have currently, because why not? Just so slow at spawning. Range. We'll go for range. Another revolver. What do we roll once? Another revolver. We're already so set. A little overkill there, Jack. Okay, still overkill, but I guess it works. I guess it works. We don't have to worry too much on it. Okay, let's see, got him there. It's easy. I wonder if they get bigger clips if you get more levels for these things. In the corner. I don't know what it was, and it wasn't coming towards me, so I'm kind of afraid I might have missed a good opportunity with an enemy. Ooh, that helps. Wow, rocket launcher. And I can't afford it. I guess Jack's really good if you don't like being overly swarmed too much. You know, the enemies are stronger. He does more against bosses. But if you look at how it operates with returns and stuff like that, it looks like he's made to offset the fact that the bosses get the bonuses too for HP and all that. But if he does more damage to him, it's neglectable. Those are good ones there. Ooh, coupons. That's the best. Let's go for some more luck. Why not? Yeah, and gummy power. Yes! Now we got more. Not that there's much. It's kind of boring with Jack, though, unfortunately. Because it stays at, like, wave 1, like, rush difficulty. Really early? You know, it just kind of feels like he's a little bit on the, the slow side of board, you know? You! Give me your money! No! I failed to kill him. I failed to take his life. I'm very upset with that. I don't know if you can tell, but he made me upset. Very upset. Nothing good. It's not even the 3 HP. That was just me in desperation hunting down a treasure trove. It works well. When you lose armor, it goes to the very start. It spirals downward for the problems, but it's so bad early on. Ooh. Shouldn't, but we will. We're good. That's good. We'll heal by the time we get in a testy location. Yeah, not only does it stack, if I had like... So, the Weird Ghost works for 1 round, you basically have 1 HP, right? If you had like one time the other day, we found, I think it was yesterday actually, I had like 3 at the same time. And so, with 3 at the same time, you saw the same negative. So it worked out. There was no issue. There's no negatives. Take that. I'll take that too. I need more. What am I doing? Oh, I got close. Oh, they hit hard. Okay. New run. What we got this time? I don't want to do Ghost again. I'll make more Ghost. We'll go with whatever this time is. Okay, Engineer's fun. Super simple with Engineer. You don't do anything. Probably went up with all the other bonuses I had. I'm gonna say false. I'm not that old yet. Not yet. No. maybe range will work better. On one sense, I like landmines because they're so powerful, but at the same time, the turrets just keep working. I don't know why we live that. Don't need more of that. Now I have 3 turrets. We just sit here and do nothing. Okay, maybe I don't need much more. I wonder, does the wrenches use the... We'll just go with more damage then. No wrenches do use melee. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Ooh, pencil. Pencil's nice. Pencil's real nice. So is duct tape. Is a PhD useful? Yes. Everything before that, however, is useless. And even then, you're not guaranteed anything great. Do you know how many VTubers have master level education and PhDs? A staggering number. Education became much less valuable in the last decade or so. We'd say well utilized, but the problem is, a PhD is not about what you can do with it. It's about who will hire you if you have it. And that number changes a little bit more, you see. Like that. Let's go with luck. You'd be surprised at how completely useless it becomes. It might seem useful at first, the idea of, oh, I can prove how good I am. Everyone nowadays doesn't like people that has PhDs and whatnot, and a lot of upset nature of people. It's very weird. It's a very weird world we live in right now, where a PhD isn't worth what it used to be. It's because education became much more privatized, became a business to sell, and became more of a... Well, they sell clout instead of where you come from more than what you've learned or know. And if you get in the wrong field of it, none of that even pays you no matter how well educated you are. Remember, degrees don't pay you. People pay you. And they might pay you to have a degree, but they also might not. I do not have a PhD. I decided not to go that far. Could I get a PhD? Probably. Do I have ideas that could get me a PhD? Oh, yes. Will I want to pursue them, though? No. So the thing with education is just that we're always told we need to have, and then it's like they don't. They're over specific, and then if you have it, they don't want you because you're now too qualified, they say. But it's really just them saying is they don't want you. So it's not what you know, it's who you know. And people go to universities in order to know others. And really it's about who can work the system, who can cheat the system. Listen, if things were done properly, wouldn't everything be already in a great position? Wouldn't redundancies be removed? Academia and anyone that's like getting those high degrees, they are scared of efficiency. They really are. So it takes effort to change something that's been around and not doing that well. You know, it's like, oh, we have this one program. It's a little finicky. It doesn't work at all, but we have it. We just don't want to fix it because that would take all these hours and stuff. It would take us a month to fix it. And you're like, well, I mean, wouldn't you save like 3 months of work in the year? Like, yeah, well, we'll deal with that when we get to it instead. People are lazy in the higher up locations and stuff, and that's the unfortunate thing we got to deal with these days. Oh, I can definitely explain that for you, Tina. So, a lot of people that go to college don't do it to go to college. They go there to make connections. They go there to do this or that. In the end, what you have are a bunch of people go to college, not for the education, but to socialize. That's why you have all the alcohol parties, other issues and stuff. You know what we're talking about. I'm aiming to get more. We're doing engineering, so the whole thing is engineering for engineering's sake. I don't know if they're affected with the attack speed or not. They might be. So we're just focusing on engineering and finding new techniques and items to make the engineering go better. And I can't believe I missed this right here. This is more valuable than any of these. So what can I get? I need like 14. Too valuable. I don't have it. Points. Drat. Oh well. We'll just accept it. We'll just accept it. Man, I'll tell you right now, as someone who knows the way around, those drugs and parties does make college bad. The people that are going for those drugs and parties aren't actually getting educated. They don't care about that. They're there for socialize, and it gets really horrible there. The amount of crime that goes unreported at a university is ridiculous. In fact, colleges have the highest STD rates of locations you could ever find. It's pretty bad. They just ignore everything, and they don't regard, because most of the people going to college are fresh kids. They think they're adults, but they're still children. You've got about 6 years later. That's why you have a lot of women having unwanted pregnancies in college, and they basically are forced to then lose everything because they weren't thinking enough when they went there. And then the drugs, if you combine with everything else, makes people think less. Also, drugs bad. Don't even think about it, man. No. I've watched so many people like saying, "Oh, it's just fine. It's easy. It's good." No. Most drugs will give you psychological problems later in life, even if they don't surface right away. So you gotta think of this. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's not that bad." Yes, they are. Drugs are bad. So think of this. When you're older, I got hit. Terrible. Because everything's hard. Let me run. We got this time. Gladiator, do gladiator. So, does. Okay, every different weapon. We can do that. So, when it comes to drugs and stuff. So think of this, right? So when you get old in life, right? Do you think you're going to have the healthiest mind in the nursing home or whatever when you're 50 and everything's gone stressful and hard? No. So someone that has done drugs beforehand, later in life, will have to deal with the repercussions of basically new drug stuff. Like, it just ends up being difficult and bad for them. Because now your brain starts going downhill and stuff. You don't have the fortitude. You have fractures in your mind, even if you just did a few things and stuff. If you ever do drugs and you live with a hardy mind to an ripe old age, you are magical compared to everything else. the stuff you had to go through is different. The chances of it are terrible. It never, don't even think about it. The damages, people don't even discuss. Exactly. So don't do drugs. It will literally make you crazy. In fact, all the hard drugs make people crazy instantaneously. I'm not joking. You touch it, you're crazy for life. Yeah, I don't need a stick. He was a musician. He probably did something. It's hard to find musicians that haven't done drugs. Even comedians were well known for doing drugs. The drug culture is extensive and terrible. All you need to know, though, is most of those hard drugs will make you have some form of mental issue that will not go away. Even if it doesn't show itself right away, it'll come later. Stay away from all the bad stuff. It's terrible for you. Even the less bad stuff, you need to at least wait till you're, like, at a certain age to not have to, you know, deal with it. Ooh, I get a screwdriver. I see landmines. All right, so Gladiator is basically to explain Gladiator real quick. You're going for 6 different melee weapons. That's his gimmick. Every different melee weapon he has improves his attack speed. He cannot use ranged weapons. He can only use melee. The more variety, the better you do. I want the ethereal dagger, because that gives you attack speed boost for killing with it. Oh, they got me. I'll try again with them, though. I'll do a different one, actually. Hit the wrong button, but it's fine. I like doing more randomized stuff here. That is true. A lot of people overdo caffeine. All right, Renegade. Let's see what he does. More damage for every tier 1 weapon you have. Can't equip melee weapons. It's the opposite of the other guy. So he's all about firing randomly? But he gets a damage boost for tier 1s. I'm trying to think how well this would work. Two projectiles, so it's double damage, 400% less damage, and so we got 6 of that. Trying to think numbers here. Damage drops by 80%. I think it's damage percentage stuff. So he would be like piercing damage based. Wildly inaccurate though. So like what you want with him is like, I think the tier 1 bonus is to give him the thing. No tea. Now no tea is crazy in my opinion. Tea's amazing. Coffee is bishop terrible though. There we go, not tier 1. I should activate my bonus damage. Not that it actually matters at 1 damage per. Coffee is an incredibly bitter seed, really. But you know, you should never be afraid of coffee and stuff. The excessiveness is when people just have a really large flurry of tea. You know what I mean? Like, they get not tea, I mean coffee. Huge amount of coffee. Just like gigantic, huge amount of coffee. Hopefully it snowballs. Hopefully we get snowballs. But a lot of people don't know this. Like, I can't stand coffee myself. It's just so bitter, right? However, I did realize that if you put a little coffee in chocolate, it makes it 20 times better. Which is pretty incredible, really. Got some Fallout Mad Raider feelings going on here, or something from Mad Max. And a free item. We got. Oh, loot worm. That helps, actually, a lot. Ooh, look at the stats. Ooh, legs 3. Melee will do nothing for me, but you know. Oh, I real. I got nothing for anything. Caffeine's a pretty common chemical. That's why humans are not having to worry about caffeine a lot. So a lot of things have caffeine that we don't know about. Or think about, for that matter. God, look at all the bullets. I'm having trouble with all the bullets, too. I don't think we're snowballing at the right speed here. Hey, Dags. Konnichiwa. I should learn more. But I'm lazy. Caffeine is very dehydrating. Oh, it's crazy. Bullets everywhere! I need more bullets! I need more bullets! Nice. The damage percentage I've been getting has been reducing the reduction. Ooh, that's a good one. I can't afford it. I'll take just give me that. I need that. I need that damage in my life. Need every bit of piercing damage I can do. Oh! What in the world exploded over there? I'm not. It's a bullet hell. Why did they become a bullet hell? Why are they shooting off so many things at once? Oh no! Ah. You run. What the hell was that? Okay, so, tea. The fact that Tana's never had tea is amazing to me. It's like the most drink in the world, you know. Most drink? I don't know. What you got, Dags? Back to tea while Tank says this. Tea isn't sweet. Tea is made sweet in certain locations. The region I'm from actually enjoys sweet tea, some excessively so, but sugar and tea will go well together. Off the business of the tea. What are you in the hospital for, Dags? You jump out a window or something? Yeah, we've already done so much for Mute. Mute was already a big win. Done something else. A lot of trouble. Let's do something else. Ah, king again. That'll work. Ah, you got into a car crash. How bad was it? Was it, I hope you're doing okay, though. I'm a little jaded from car crashes. A friend of mine got car crashes all the time. He had to go through physical therapy so much. He's got the body of a 90-year-old. He's like half my age. I mean, car crashes can be bad. They can be okay. Sometimes you're just like, well, I accidentally hit a tree or a deer and I fragmented my knee and they won't let me out for the day, but they're going to put me out tomorrow or something like that. So the car crash can be anything. Ooh. Yeah, car flipping is bad. One of the only people I know that I lost back in like high school, one of my classmates died when his truck flipped and stuff. Someone I was kind of close to. So I understand. That's bad, man. I hope you're doing okay. You got did you have a lot of damage, or are they keeping you for checking for concussions and stuff? I'll be trying to reach the king's potential. We'll try to see what we can go with as far as damage dice with him. We tried tasering everyone last time. Didn't work. I think we might need to just go pew pew brr ba ba. Ooh, broke your arm. Your main arm or your secondary arm? Depending on whether you're left-handed or right-handed. Unless you're ambidextrous, in which case it doesn't matter, but main arm or offhand arm? It's bad in any ways, but still, you know. There's a difference between the hand you always use and the hand you don't always use. There's pros and cons to injuring both. Broken left arm. Are you left-handed or right-handed? Oh, month off of work. Sounds like you're kind of high spirits, probably. Well, except for the other insurance issues you have to deal with all the car stuff. Always awful. Alright, so it's kind of a good thing then. Well, some people realize what they might have lost sometimes. So like, oh, maybe it's a bad thing to have been bad to people. Three guns is always weird. It feels like there's one coming out of the back of my neck or something. Oh, flamethrower. Let's go with... I really want to go with flamethrower. I'm going with range, though. I shouldn't go with the flamethrower. No, sure, don't do it. No, machine guns, bling bling. Should I go with flamethrowers and get rid of these SMGs and go full on elemental guys, or should we stick to the pew pew? Oh, we gotta hear the story, Dags. Go ahead and tell that story. I gotta hear this. Maybe 26. Won't be enough to get the elemental we got here. Ah, it's awful. Yeah, you're right. We'll keep the pistol as the backup. The king with a flamethrower. Now we get all those delicious other perks. Elemental damage now, isn't it? Oh, we do that. We get a tier 4. We'll do that. Engineering work. Oh, I got a joke for you then, Dags. I got a joke for you. Mr. Engineer, alright, here's a joke for you, okay? How many engineers does it take to screw in a light bulb? We don't know, they're still drawing up the blueprint. I'll go with that. Why not? Ooh. Better bonus damage. That's a good one for flamethrower. We'll take that. Oh, come on. That's a joke I came up with well before I became an actual uncle. You have to work with engineers to get the engineering joke. I'm gonna die so badly in this just because I'm gonna be like paying attention to this car race. Oh, we've got drama here. Now everyone, remember this. Sometimes it's not a big deal or a problem with, like, being in the hospital because, if you have the right insurance, it pays for it, depending on location and stuff. It could be okay. Oh, not even repair. They gotta put you into surgery. That's bad. That's regrettable, because that means they have to repair some stuff. Or re-break your arm. Oh, look at me. I want to do King again. Restart. Wait. I want to see something quick. We're going to do King again directly, but I want to... Elemental weapon. We'll go with the elemental. It's a flamethrower, right? Okay. We're going to go for the flamethrower. It's the goal here. Insurance costs money, but it also depends on whether or not they already pay the insurance. Oh, I got an item at the start. That's nice. It's life seal. I'll take it. Go for some elemental bonuses. We have a luck-based character. Hello. Take it. Yeah, turret, just because. Why not? I don't know why my HP was so low. Oh, why would I not? I mean, come on. We want a snowball. We got a snowball. We can't just have it. We gotta go all the way with it. Oh my god, Snake, I need you. Oh, minus 2 HP for every different tier 1 item I have. Oh. Oh. That's, different than I thought it would be. Okay, let's just check something here. It's not working like I wanted to. That's why I've been dying horribly. It doesn't even show the same class of weapon as this. I think we should restart the run. Different weapon start. Okay, so. I think we're going to have to go with the full-on dock of the SMG just because it's findable and accessible. And stick to really capable of good weapons, items, and stuff. It really knocks things out of the park. That's worth losing some HP for. It's a coupon. I don't have... I mean, neither of us have Raymond Legends. I might bring it up with him, though. I mean, I haven't played Rayman before. I didn't even know there's a co-op Rayman game out there. Never played Rayman. Ray, I told him. Truthfully, what he's going to be doing, obviously, is that he will be going to his HR department after the surgery with a doctor recommendation and understanding of what's going on. I do know that much, Dave. Good one. Nice, all silent stream. Yeah, it's full of screaming, anger, and like long, non-stop hour segments of being unable to beat a boss and being yelling about it completely. And he yelled at himself for making foolish mistakes all the time. Yeah. Cuphead was rough for him. Cuphead was rough for him. That gives you that huge damage boost. Oh, he swears all over the place when it comes to, like, frustration and stuff. He's the one that suggested all these, like, rage games. He could not take them. They were too much for him. He suggested to do getting over with Minute Body for me. I did that for a few weeks. Then he did it for like 2 days. It's like, nope, not doing it. Not doing it. Of course, we want to know something. Good one. Oh, that would be a good one too. Well, it wouldn't be much good, but it'd be something. Look, I haven't hit. Exploding when I killed them. I don't remember them exploding on death. Or whatever they're doing. want that, I can have it. The stream. Great item there. Oh, it's funny as watching the entire chat having just like inner working confessions. Item. I don't mean you think literally your boss is trying to kill you. A different kind of problem. Ooh, good one. I think this is all getting a little too much out of context, unfortunately, Dags. And such kind of, like, incidents of... Oh, I got killed. Really? I was so close. I was so close. I'm gonna try again with King. King's doing good. I don't understand this thing. If I was at a workplace and my boss didn't have a knife with him, I'd be more concerned. Usually because we'd use it for tools and stuff where I worked, used to do stuff. You know, where I'm from, everyone's got a knife on them. If they don't have a knife on them, everyone's like, well, why don't you have a knife on you? And someone else pulls out this giant, like, knife, flips it out, and, like, opens some cardboard boxes and stuff. It's a very simple, normal thing where I'm from. The thing is, life, though, is it's too hard to really comprehend things like that. Kind of a oddly heavy topic to cover, though, guys, honestly. Well, it's not anything too excessive or not, you know. You never know reasoning behind things. And if you ever have to find yourself in a position where you are wondering about your own health position or risk, you shouldn't be in that situation, or find assistance outside to make sure you don't end up in such a situation. Accusing people of great bodily harm conditions and such is very difficult to do. So it's usually better not to, like, look, if you ever feel yourself in a dangerous situation, guys, you should definitely not allow yourself to be put in something that makes you feel so uncomfortable, right? On top of that, don't be in such a position. Don't be in such a job if you feel like your boss is actually out to get you. You probably shouldn't work there, even if it's not true, because you'll never feel comfortable around that person. Interesting this, guys, but when we get to, like, subterfugal, potential things like this, you probably shouldn't, be exposing it so much, you know? Because otherwise it becomes difficult for everyone else watching the stream. Big gun. There's actually a lot of situations that aren't exaggerated like that, Bamer. You are correct. But you got to understand, too, and, like, also, there's a cultural difference between certain things and situations, too. What someone thinks is another dangerous thing, and one person does is dangerous than another. Yep. That is correct. The topic had certainly gone abroad and cast itself into a whole new location. There we go, that's better. You do engineering and you're thinking of a not... Dax, if you don't mind me asking, what country are you in? I might have forgotten if you told me before. Oh, I walked into all the boss last. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. That was getting good. Until I got stupid. I got stupid. I got stupid and I got blasted. Oh, bag's good though. I will tell you, if an engineer had like a combat knife or something, and said it was for unboxing, where I'm from, you'd believe it. Well, I'm trying to. We have a very strange and bizarre conversation here going on. The potential of fearing for their life with their boss, who might be having a large knife utilized for boxing and fear for that. But my location, my culture, giant, yes. That's right. That's why I'm saying, trying to like ease up here, guys, in the conversations and such. Things have become too rough and dangerous if the conversation matters, and might off-put even others and stuff. I'm trying to make things more openly accepting for others here, you know what I'm saying? But, it's a pitch I guess a conversation. But where I'm from, if a engineer or your boss has if he had a freaking combat sword, like a sword or something, or a tomahawk or something, and he was like, yeah, I use it for opening boxes, everyone would be like, oh, that's cool, I gotta get me one of those too. I can tell you, I have seen so many bosses, engineers, and everything else with the most gnarly, crazy bladed weapons you've ever seen, and they were legitimately for unboxing and stuff. It's a real thing for a lot of engineers and stuff, and engineering locations, to have, you know, a lot of the big guys do in fact have big ass blades and stuff to open things up. It's a true story. Oh, one off. Wanted, but still weak. That's good. HP regeneration we could have. I think good. Too much cost to reroll now. One. Found another box of looty goods. Oh man, they are chasing me. I mean, I've only got one gun here, but it's a powerful gun. Whew. Close one. Oh, my heart thinks it's a negative. No good for chance. Speed, that'll help. Glass cannon. A little less armor, but that's a lot more damage. Don't want to, but I'll take it. Oh! What an interesting discovery. Apparently, the item is for I can have more of the same one as long as it's just the same one. Well, you know what? I'll get rid of this thing. That's gonna help me longer. I would tell you guys this too, especially, okay? Do not forget that if you are an accusation of a person harming you, that a person would have great difficulty with harming you because things are called legal processes in nations. Yeah, if you ever are proved, just don't forget that the law's out to protect you, no matter where you're at. Because it's very hard for somebody to cause grievous harm to you when they can be tossed in the big slammer. Rough run. I'll take. Ooh, it's more. Why not? We'll take it though. We'll get some harvesting somehow elsewhere. Ooh, tardigrade's good. Sharple is better. We're taking that. We're taking that right there. You see the next one? No. Okay, we're good. Why is that not good? This is probably a lot of this discussion, honestly, guys. Things that would need to be taken to somewhere like, you know, private chats and stuff like that, honestly. Because don't forget, everything here is being displayed on the screen for the world to see for posterity. I mean, a lot of us have concerns, so that's always fine to talk about a few things, but not getting too overly engrossed in it. It becomes difficult for anyone watching and stuff. Well, of course, maybe they're, but who knows? Maybe all of a sudden I'm getting like 500 people watching because they just want to know more about the epic tale of what's going on. People love drama, but the you know, everything here is like knowing what's going on and not getting too accusational is very important with this world. That is why mods are always in demand, and I haven't had to need mods yet, so. I'm still quite lax with everything. YOLO. Peacock. Hello, Layla. Yes. I see you talked about that earlier. So you're going to be producing just art things they're showing there? I really don't think YouTube's a big art thing, but if you can, like, find ways to add animations and other fun stuff, it'll certainly gain traction. Let me give you words of advice, Layla. Remember, everything on the internet is to be a moniker, not the reality, not legal stuff. No legal names, no ages, locations, or anything. Learn ways to keep yourself safe with accounts on YouTube and stuff. And be very careful with what information people can find out about you. Be very careful about that part, especially. 5 levels from that. Holy cow. Oh, the recycling machine. Why not? We got a lot of money. It'll help in the long term. Range attack speed. Let's knock back. We don't need to knock back right now. It's fine. We're not setting them on fire. Yeah, we're about to get to the really good stuff with King. That will work indeed as well. Booyah. That will hurt, but that's fine. We just need more guns. Each one of these tier 4 guns has given me a huge amount of firepower. We've taken a few small-time items that do cause deficits, but they were so omnipotent for everything we're doing that it really works out. See? It's running through it right now. But they can steamroll me at any moment, you never know. But we're now piercing through them. Piercing damage improvements will also increase the amount of damage we're piercing through with. I think I'm finally figuring out how damage works in this a little bit. Such as when you penetrate your enemies, the next enemy getting hit takes piercing damage instead of regular. And you can, it usually get a deficit, but you can increase it to take full damage, basically. You can't do more than that for the second enemy. Which would be kind of cool. But a lot of games have that kind of stuff sometimes. Haha. Dags are one of the non-alcoholic types, I see. Don't worry. Me too. I'm quite the, what's the word? What is the word? Remembering what, I always call myself this. I'm a, was it a C or a T? What did it start with? You ever get to that moment where you can't remember what you're trying to say or think? Ooh, more attack speed. The word came in my head, but I couldn't be formed into letters. It's there somewhere! Where is it? The word in my head. Start with a T. Old-timey word. For non-drinkers. Oh, it hurts me so much. I'll have to look it up in a second. Oh, they're getting closer. Gunning them down, it's not enough! Okay, we ran through. Oh, okay, they got through, yes! Oh, we got to all the fruits and goodies. What the heck was that? Get some dodge. Ooh. Bind. Let's see what we got. 14. We'll go back a little bit. Ooh, I wish it's a shotgun there. Oh, I guess if gun counts as gun. So, gun! Gun is better. Okay, we got a spare gun. Make it even better. Okay, let's see how this works. I bought a tier 4 shotgun. I am now omnipotent. I think venting about a car crash and complaining to other people and stuff, and the thing hit a tree. That's not too bad. I think the important thing to think about here is that Dag's alive, and that makes him able to tell stories in a much more less solemn tone than, whoopsie, I'm not here anymore. Everyone loves stories of I almost died. No one likes the story of someone didn't make it. Alright. Who wants to hear? Stop calling me Uncle D. Stop it. Alright, how about this, guys? I'll tell you all. Who wants to hear a story about my own incidents of near downfall? Pumpkin, that's what we need. A lot of small magazines. I want it. So, here's a fun story for you guys. I was one time walking through some desolate building locations in some sides of the woods, right? Sides of the forest. And I had an incident where I stepped over, and I kid you not, something that most people wouldn't believe exists. I have had an encounter where I have stepped over, not saw it and stepped away or stepped close to. No, I stepped over a 15-foot long poisonous rattlesnake. I know a lot of people that don't have rattlesnakes in their countries are much more terrified of them than people like them. No, I didn't get bit at all. It was very hard to reach you when it's 15 feet long. But I stepped over a 15-foot rattlesnake, and I didn't even realize it was a rattlesnake. So a lot of people don't know about this, but in certain areas of the United States, when you get into certain parts of the forest and stuff and locations and such, when all the animal sizes in the United States are that way because generally about civilization, right? So when you go into areas with forests and stuff like that, if they're further away from civilization, you're more likely to encounter some oddities, so to speak. Some not normal animals and sizes and stuff like that. Yeah, a cobra is more dangerous than a rattlesnake, or even a 15-foot rattlesnake. But most people would be flabbergasted by the idea of a 15-foot poisonous animal. Like anaconda size, we're talking. Well, it's bigger than most anacondas, honestly. That's one of the things about it. It was a massive creature. Oh, that's fine. I can't do that. Can I get that? No. Okay, can't afford it. I think we're doing pretty good with the king now, as long as they don't, like, zap me or something. Gosh, it's like something, it's like Call of Duty, but like ADHD on an energy drink or 6. This was like every single Call of Duty, like, trailer. Sounds. Let's scoop. Schmoop. Not what I'm looking for. Hold on. Purple shot got me good. Oh, that's all we can get this round. So. All right, see you, Dags. Take care and keep safe. And recover well, because, well, you're hospital bound, so. Recover well. this is a gun type of the shredder. I don't want it. What's this? Scales with elemental damage as well. I don't use any pets though. Is it engineering 0? Not good. Don't need to worry about that then. Oh, we have good items here. I take damage though with bloody hand, but I do a lot more life steal too. I think I have more HP. Why not? We'll take that. Not enough. One of these days, well, actually, very soon, I've got to get back to working on the Fnatic V2 model that I'm working on soon, which everyone who follows my channel can actually. Once I start the Discord up one day, I'll be able to post that there. I feel like they should. I feel like even though it's the king, it kind of feels like he should be renamed to 4th of July right now because it just looks like an American celebration. I actually get bonuses for that instead of negatives. Ooh. What is this? Ooh, lots of bonuses in the way. If I sold something, I could afford it. I don't really want the shotgun like that. Doesn't give me really bonuses. Let's get it. I get other bonuses with it too. Alright. Ah, it's a boss! Oh, it's a boss! Oh, he got me! Did anyone get the name of that truck that just ran through me? I can answer you why Americans represent themselves with guns and eagles. The eagle is the American national bird. It's a bird of prey. Guns because the United States is a revolutionary type of country. They were under English rule and they rebelled and fought for it. America's been in a lot of wars, and we pride ourselves on keeping our civilians armed so that no nation can take over right off the bat. And yes, guns because they hunt too. If you go out, if Americans without a gun, it's like it's a sitting duck in the woods. What do you mean, guess who, Leia? Come on. What do you mean, guess who? You name it like exactly the same thing. I didn't even pay attention to the last words. Well, always stay safe with your accounts and names. Trust me, though. All right, king again, king again, king again. Ah, I missed that guy. All right, range damage. We're going full on SMG. We gotta avoid the tier 1s, so we're losing damage on it. So it's okay in the first few levels, though. The exotic weapons won't do very well for them, though. Oh, I should have gone for the bag. Oh well. Even though it cost me HP for it, the bag will give me materials in the long term. By a long shot, numbers. Every time I find the free item, I'll get paid for it, which is great. But I don't have that item, which I'm very sad about picking a gun up instead. Every time I get rid of a submachine gun, it gives me another one below tier types. It costs me damage when I do that. Like a lot. A whole lot. Give me what I want, creatures. I would have had so much more if I got. Oh well. Recycled, because even though I would like more trees, I can't get them because it would just cost me HP. Okay, that will get that up. Okay, we'll do another. Well, at least we'll make that stronger with that instead. So now we have negative 15, but plus 25% damage. I remember when it used to be all the Twitch people were the chatty ones, the YouTube ones were the quiet. Now we have it vice versa. Even though Twitch is better response rate and stuff than YouTube streams. The chat scene almost instantly. Better one. And combine. We're good. Oh, that's a good thing, yeah. VTubers have been around for well over a decade, I think, at this point. They've recently gotten far more popular because of the more accessibility, which basically is more words for... A lot of people figured out they could actually make the models, and so the number has increased drastically. A lot of streamlining sets for the people who do it career-based as well has also happened, so that they don't have to put as much work into the models and everything. Actually before that, actually. They have been around for quite a while. Ooh. Should have bought that. I need more money now. If you were a VTuber like 10 years ago, you were a novelty. Now you're just one of the swarm. And the problem is now is that the way the algorithm works is that the interesting, unique new people don't get seen like the mainstream ones. People, the algorithm, even if people aren't into popularity as much as everyone thinks they are, the algorithm, the programs and stuff that all these websites have set up, believe that to be the case and make sure it's the case, regardless. And so you want to actually see all the interesting people you've never heard about and stuff like that. There's a lot of really cool people out there with very unique takes and twists and models that you won't see in the mainstream ever. Well, yeah, I'm one of the weirdos. The whole point is being weird. So, standing out a little bit is what's fun. Lure and bait. Let's do it. Oh, these guys are like crazy. I don't like when they rush me forward like that. Okay, they got me. Darn. Like, there's like a lot of really fun VTubers out there. Some that are more popular than others. Some that have at least a viewer base. And there's some that don't even have a viewer base and they're interesting. But a lot of times they just give up because they expect, if I make it, you know, what's that old saying? If you build it, they will come. But that doesn't happen. It really does. You have to... So the whole aspect of VTubing is to try until you get lucky. There's nothing more to it than that. So, like, for me, though, I thought I'd have a little bit of a bonus, and I kind of did earlier, but I didn't know how to capitalize on momentum or direction or make things look correctly right. So basically, I came back after a 3 or 5 year hiatus of using YouTube and was reusing my old channel, which is Final Fantasy XIV content, right? So I already had like 600 subscribers who didn't know they were being secretly taken by their old channel that they were subscribed to as the guy becoming a VTuber. We announced stuff. It's fine, though. The cult comes from a joke. It came from a joke in Final Fantasy XIV. Cult of the Gobi. It's about a fish. Nothing else more than that. It's just about a fish. That's just everything to it. I even have a little, like, machinima I made on it back then. But the outfit I had in the game, it just made me think, like, okay, this would be a really funny cultist outfit. I made a joke on that a while back. And it just kind of stayed as my thing. I just really like the outfit. I like the cultish look. I like being just a little bit creepy to people. I liked it a lot. I thought it was funny. And so I thought that one became kind of my moniker. And I didn't really want to change to everyone else as like, hey guys, I'm someone completely different now. I thought that was kind of lame. So what I did was... No. That was that thing. We're the Mad Cult. That's all it is. The Mad Cult of something. Literally something, because we don't know where we are this week or that week or whatever. And whenever we start, it'll start like boats and stuff like that. But before all that, I need to start like getting in touch with other streamers who can like show me all the ropes and stuff. I'm not very good at streaming. I'm not. You've seen the things crash and stuff. Then sure, those are issues and stuff, and I do a lot of other things. I'm able to do a lot more than other people, but I don't have any overlays working. I mean, I got the animations just barely started working recently and stuff, so I'm a rookie when it comes to a lot of the professional stuff, I should say. As things improve, though, I can add more and more and more, and everything else gets better and better and better. Yes, it's the Mad Cult. Everything about me is mad. Madness, fanaticisms, and not adhering to baseline thinking. That's what it's all about. Not mostly just having a good time, though. Sometimes it's just fun to belong to a cult. Just, you know, a safe cult. One that's not full of weird things like religion and politics and being forced to do things you don't want to do, you know? Or brainwashing. We brainwash ourselves instead by vote. It's far better. Don't worry. I never work myself too much. That's my problem. I'm more likely to put more work into, like, making models and stuff, but I enjoy that. And even then, I'm trying to, like, lay down a bit more of the art and get back more into the rigging stuff and simple objects and things. Where I don't just sit there for 6 hours wondering if I've done anything right, how far I'm from completion, what I need to make. That's the hardest thing for me with art and stuff. It's like, I'm not a real artist. I don't really have that art mindset to do that. It's not about skill or what you can draw, but how you draw. It's the approaches and how well you can easily manage it, you know? But when I get to the animation part, that's where things start getting a lot better. You know, let me look at that. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. I would highly suggest not using, like, Google Drives and stuff. There's a lot of drop boxes you can use for posting pictures, and it's a lot better than, say, using a Google Drive. Not to mention, you have a lot of your drives and stuff are closed off, so what you need to do is only open to you because you run it. So what you need to do is get it to a Dropbox, edit your posts and stuff, and put it up that way. Then you just have a simple link or something, or you can even, like, copy the address of the link and post it directly into stuff. That's the best way to go about this stuff. Take this. There we go, that brings her down. The lure item in this game allows you to get extra damage, but in return you have to beat a bunch of enemies up. They rush you while shooting at you, which is awful! Piggy bank, that's valuable. Be careful with the spam. We had a guy the other night and stuff. I might be putting a ban on spam stuff just to protect us later. It's a requirement. Difficulties are coming. Oh, he was just spamming numbers and nonstop. It wasn't even the meme numbers either at some points. No, I'm talking about the guy the other night we had. He was, just, some Turkish, viewer was spamming a lot of numbers. Bye, Dana. Gotta find out what Silent wants to do for Friday streams. I know he doesn't want to do jumping quests. I broke him. But then again, I like rage games together. It's fun watching someone else have pain instead of just me. Then I can focus on their pain and not my pain. It's so much easier. Wait time. We'll get more money out of you. Look. Let's go dodge. This with dodging. Will give me more damage. Like buying 5 damage. We'll take that. We'll take it. We'll go for knockback. Lower crit chance and select other stats. We'll take that too. We have a lot of luck now. That just helped us Cyberball. Get piercing, it'll help. I need to get some piercing tanks. Baby alien. We do not have anything. That would help us anyways. Yeah, those are cages or boxes. Alright, so the way I'm able to do this is I just figure out I have. So look on the right here. You see all these stats and stuff. Maybe I should put my head out of the way. You got everything from max HP, lifesteal, damage. There's like HP regeneration, lifesteal is the same. They're going to give you life, right? One is based on just ticks. One is based on hitting the enemy. Those help that way. You got max HP. So you're basically deciding what you're working on. So we're using SMGs. Low damage, high fire rate. So attack speed does a lot with them and stuff. And range damage gives them bonus damage. That's straight up damage, right? Then you have percentage damage, which increases all damage in general, right? All damage gets boosted by that. And so they kind of work together. One's by percentage, one's by a flat number. So you're basically looking at your character and how it works. The king works by tier 4 weapons versus tier 1 weapons. So this weapon here is tier 1. It's the little gray SMG. Put 2 of them together, you get blue. It's tier 2. Put those together, you get 3. 2 3s together, you get 4. So you got 2 4s here. So he gets bonus damage if he has the maxed out guns. And you lose damage if you have the bottom guns. And on this guy, if I head injury here doesn't have any bonuses to it, that's a tier 1 item. I would lose HP. But if I get like a red item, named item, I'll gain 5 HP. So it works like that. So the one I took that was low is a coupon, reduces item prices. Piggy bank gives me more money at the end of a way based on how much money I already have. It's basically an interest item. Certain items give you there. I've seen them a couple of times. That's how I'm able to do this really quickly and stuff. Cyberball is based on luck. King starts with a bit of luck. We got a bunch of luck already. At 80 points of luck, it always tells me that there's a 25% chance it will damage an enemy for 34 damage based on my luck. Metals I've seen before, got good stuff. Coils give me damage based on knockback. Since I had no negative knockback, it just gives me straight up damage bonus. And now knockback is just as valuable as damage percentage for me. So it works that way, you know? Certain things get bonuses. Pumpkin I got just in case I get the other item that lets me pierce through enemies. Because that's going to allow the damage that goes to the second enemy not to be so bad. Does a lot of things to it, you know? Scope gives me raw damage, a little bit less speed, but, you know, with the SMG being more about fire rate, it helps. They don't get any faster, though. They only get more damaging. Well, baby, education is something that's weird and doesn't get into it stuff. I try to do something of similar nature. It's just they don't let you in on that much. It doesn't work that well. So instead, I take the internet. One of the things I try to do is to teach people how to make V2 models themselves. It's not that hard. That's why I got that one video I always talk about, how V2 models actually work, which describes the inner workings and mechanisms of V2 models. Because when someone's trying to make one for themselves, it's really weird to... It is really hard to make your first V2 model, because it's really hard to understand how in the hell a picture is able to fully animate until you understand the whole workings of it. It's like witchcraft and magic. It's a beautiful thing. Like when I found out how it all worked and stuff and it all finally clicked, I was just like, it was just a savant moment. It's just like, oh, it's amazing to me. It was so incredible that I could do that. You, die, give me your treasure. I lose a little damage, but I get some luck out of it. Crit chance for armor. Why not? Damage for attack speed. Sure. They're all good. A lot of attack speed. I'll get another pumpkin, because I might get something good later. I don't think I want to waste money on that. Ooh, loot worm, but 10%. Even though it's got bonuses, it's late in the game. Small magazine helps. Why not? I'll try this little robot. Maybe it'll slow them down enough to keep me alive a bit. Okay, it spawns. It slows down all enemies near me. Okay, it spawns around. That's neat. That's neat. That's gonna help me run them. So a lot of people have this really big issue with communicating with others. If you ever notice, like, when people try to teach you something, they try to teach you like you already know. They just try to say information. They don't try to teach you. That's probably why I'm better at than other people. So I'm used to not being understood by others. People don't understand me. I'm weird. So I have to translate everything I'm saying to everyone else I'm talking to. In other words, I've learned how to speak to others based on everything I say not being understood. So how do you re-speak that? How do you re-say that? How do you get people's attention? How do you do that? And there's a lot of ways about it. There's various, like, techniques and styles and stuff and approaches to language itself. I don't want this. I don't need that. It's not going to help me. I like wisdom. Wisdom's great. Ooh, robot arm. It does not help me with anything. With my build currently, I should say. Yeah, it didn't help me. I don't have the speed for it. If I had money, oh man, I can make a lot of... Ah, that would have worked. Oh well. Ooh. Can I trade for anything here? That's a lot of money for the SMG. We'll do it. Wait. That wouldn't be enough. Drat. So, what I figured out with teaching people and stuff too, with like education and learning and stuff. And, look, I've learned. I can read research papers. I can write research papers. Fully capable of that. Highly on like a professional setting too. So I'll put it this way. There's various ways that people communicate with each other, and a big thing is if you have. I like big words. I love big words. They don't just make you sound smart. They have much more use than small words. Small words require adjectives. They need all these other words to point the meaning across. Big words would just mean a lot of things, you know. I mean, I don't want to say something like, you need to speak straight to the point. I'd rather say, you need to be concise. All of a sudden, I've skipped a lot of words. It's a lot easier to speak that way. You can speak a lot quicker with big words. But a problem people have is they just use the big words because they want to sound smart. I'll take it. Man, right off the bat, another good one. So, let me teach you the technique of heavy vocabularies with making it easier to teach people. So, my technique is I guess I would call it like a rolling redundancy. I'm going to say the same thing 2 or 3 times and make it more easy to understand each time. And what I'm also doing is using a different set of words so that when you hear it, it's basically, there's only certain overlaps that you can have with these words. And when you say it 3 different times with 3 different word sets, you don't get double meanings out of them. You get the full on, okay, this is all that it can mean, you know. So it's all about saying, this is what I'm saying, and what that means is this. So now you've already said the big, easy words, but they might not understand the big, easy words. It's not just age. You can get this stuff with, it's just basic in the end, really. There we go, crit chance. Ooh, less speed, but it's good. Really, it's about experience, never age. You can get a lot of experience without getting older. It's just about what comes to you. A lot of times, a lot of the experience doesn't happen, and the age goes with age because, well, they've had a lot of experience. Sometimes it comes rare. That's, at least with age, you know, you have more of a chance of seeing them. But really, it's less about age. It's more just happenstance and such. This thing just happening to occur randomly for you. You just encountered a rare event. That's what it's all about. And with time, you obviously will get more rare events. And age itself is also weird, you know. People always talk about how old someone is and everything like this, but I mean, I have seen people half my age look twice my age. My word. Alright, wait, 15 now. We have only 5 guns, but they are tier 5s. Well, 4s, tier 4s. So they all get bonus damage. I thought everything else I got. We're full of luck and goodies, too. God dang, it's a lot of items. We'll take this. I'll take that too. I do not want you. Ooh, another statue for... Okay, that's going to be... I'm slow as dirt, but I'm going to wreck people in a minute. What's our high engineering? Our engineering at 3. I'll take this. Well, now we're about to wreck something, everyone. I'm going to travel. I'm moving at 3/4 my normal speed. This won't be a problem. I guarantee you. I won't move. I don't have to. Bring it, you slowpokes. We're at 120% attack speed bonus. Standing still. There's a few items I wish I had. Not too many, though. I need piercing. Piercing would make everything twice as deadly right now. Twice as deadly. I need to grab items, though. Oh my god, I'm so slow. That's fine. You don't need to be fast. We just need to be heavy hitting. I need something to... Oh, 9 speed is better. Yes, bring it back. Alloy's great. There we go. Quality SMG. That's what we need. Mammoth doesn't do anything good for me. Next wave. We are now less than 20% slower. We're way better off now. If I stop moving, though, I become basically a Gatling gun. And that's what we're after. Ha! Trying to hit me with that slow-moving shot. Even I'm faster than that. They can't stop me here. What's sad is once we beat this... therein lies a problem. Because we won't be able to use it again like that. Ooh, we're gonna go for that. This is gonna be awful. I love it. Why not some bait? Why not make me hate it all? Yeah, I'm taking Bekka too. Screw my HP. I need a 25% chance of getting all the items back. Oh man, oh. Oh! Okay, okay, okay. Okay. I was a little cocky, everyone. I deserve that. I deserve that. Again! I mean, it's on the top difficulty. Well, the next top difficulty. We gotta beat this difficulty with 5 people to get to the top difficulty. The boss jumped on me and hit me with everything. That's a restart. We need to get that first. We need the first one to go great. I need to get range damage bonus early on. It's gonna snowball really bad if I don't. We were so invincible, but I didn't expect the downpour of, like, damage to hit me like that at all. I was so focused on damage. I was just so focused on damage. Coupon's great. Coupon's great. The SMG's okay. Coupons are, if you can get a lot of coupons early on, it's like the best item you can get, because then you just, you know, everything's cheaper. It just saves you more money, more items, more everything, and those items might also produce money. Gotta combine these, because if the bottom tier weapon is there, it's bad for king. If you're curious, too, about the materials left, it took me days to figure out, but materials are just name of money in this game. And apparently, if you don't pick them up by the end of a wave, they make the next items count as 2 for the start of the next wave. So you'll see a bag of materials, and what it basically means is double rewards until you use them up. It confused me so much when I started this. A lot of people have also been suggesting I play Vampire Survivors. Well, I picked it up yesterday, just in case. We're going to do Noita next week. Maybe we'll do Vampire Survivors the next week. There we go. Sharp bullet. Sharp bullet. Ooh, that's a good one, too. Oh, yeah, well. Oh, I mean, it's okay good. Alright. Sharp bullet makes penetration. You lose piercing damage, but that just doesn't matter if you don't pierce them in the first place. It's just setting what the second damage bullet does. Which means that even though I only have one gun, I'm hitting 2 enemies at a time half the time. So these groups go down quite quickly as a result. Even with limited bullet spray. And that helps a lot. Just a crappy SMG, but it'll work for now. I lose some max damage, but not as much as I've gained by having the red gun. So that'll work well, too. I need to find a way to get a tablet display above my computer or something I've been thinking about. I should look into that. I think some more people complained about it button secure or something, like the ones I use and such. Which is always very upsetting to think about. I have this triple stand I was going to use for my phone and everything, for making it easier for positioning the camera. But I had this horrible problem was it would not stick. And what I found out was the bottom plate just wasn't good enough. And what that meant was that all I found I can do. So I bought I bought it identical to my current one I use my microphone for my booms and stuff to hold them up, these little mechanical arms to hold the phones up. And I found out that it was just the bottom plate. I had it would actually attach the others too, so it wasn't as much as a risk as I thought it would be. I almost rolled when I have no money to buy anything. Haha, waste of money, no. What's always funny is that your character has these looks about them. They're so unique and stuff, but the potatoes will lose it over time because it's not going to be the... You know, they're going to have other gear to put on top. King's going to look less like kingly and more like a psychopath to me. Oh, that's rough. Oh, I have control of these bosses. Oh. No. Begone, Shackles. I don't want to see you ever again. Honestly, I doubt I would, considering everything, you know. Right, okay. Nice, we got the other SMG. That means my negative is gone. Which is like getting a full-on damage boost on top of having another 2 really good guns. In other words, it got easy mode for this next set. Kind of wish I had another piercing bullet thing though. The piercing bullets do a good job at like holding everything back. You go through multiple enemies, and if they swarm up, it just makes you go through them quicker. Because I think the first damage didn't take any effect. It's just subsequent damage is decreased. I do not like these rushers, though, because they just so random. And if you're circling the map, it's even harder. Did you hear that ticking? That's me being less than a second away. I'm doing it again, King. I don't care. I'm neurotic on this right now. I want to win as king. I want to win as king. I want to get to a point to get like a minigun or something. Oh, I got a free item. That's good. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. The luck has affected me. One little hit got me. Isn't even a good item either. Ah, I got that tree. Might have had an item on it. We'll never know. I'll never know. We'll never find out. It's painful to think about that, you know. Did it have the item I wanted? I don't have enough money for the SMG. If I had 3, I could have not had the negative affect me here. That's upsetting. Yeah, that's why I like roguelikes. Like, Dark Soul games are excessive, but like these games, they're short. I like when they have, I like roguelikes where you have a benefit to it. You bring something back. One I got really addicted to not too long ago. What was it called? It was a really sci-fi sounding one. People turn into demons and stuff, but you basically sent out Marines that you cloned. And even if they die, you kind of like bring something back half the time. Was it Terramorph or something like that? I remember what it was. Really cool game. Really cool game. You upgraded your spaceship all the time and stuff. Backtracking is actually really simple. In fact, eye tracking is the easiest thing to get right on a V2 model usually. My eye tracking is super ultra simple for effects. So, unlike other people that do it correctly, you'll notice if I turn to the side, my eye shape doesn't change. I might have to change it actually. It might actually make it more better if I alter that a little bit. Something I'm thinking about. So as far as eye tracking goes on models, the big thing is, for the most part, it's just a left, right, up, down. That's all you're setting it to, and eye tracking is generally covered by the program, the web cameras and such. In my case, I use iPhone, which is the top tier for tracking when it comes to V2 models. Which is great, because I already had a iPhone 16 when I started V2, and I'm like, okay, this just makes everything easy. Why should I get a web camera? I got the model going before I got any of the working and stuff. Unlike a lot of people that can test it out with free models and stuff or other things, I didn't do that. I just jumped into making a model. There's a lot wrong with me, but that's part of it. Bag. How do you get back? No, can't get you, black belt. I can't get you. You make me upset. Too expensive. It's really funny is that when I started doing all this, I actually had the eyes turned off. They were going to be turning on when I was really intense and stuff. But instead I just elected to kind of have them based on buys and sells. So you'll notice my eyes are very naturally kind of simple, but sometimes they get really bright. That's actually not toggled. That's an actual parameter I set up. So you'll notice a lot of times. And also, just so you know, model work is always related for me. After all, it's what I do. Catling, help me. Go, Gatling Cat! Let's stand with me! Now how's this for some deeps, guys? Oh, the elevator! Oh god, she's shooting at me. We're good. Okay, that's too much. Back to the last stand. Oh, that's rough. Light him. I want to leave one, but I can't take him, so goodbye. That would be good too. Oh well. Best not to fret over what you can't take. Ah, I ran away into the shot. Oh, when you're looking for HP from the tree, you get a free item instead. God, they're shooting! They're shooting very painful shots. Did I, like, lose armor or something? Because I might have lost armor or something. Free! Okay. That's good. And metal's okay. Metal's a good one. I like metal. Nothing good here. I don't have piercing either. Painful. Ah, painful not to have piercing. It almost looks like I have piercing, and I'm just gunning through them so heavily, but not the case. Now I just leave myself here while the cat and I destroy everything. Like Monster Hunter, just you and your cat. Against horrible, horrible creatures. Oh god, that was awful. Where'd he come from? I wonder if killing him faster makes him spawn faster as I get more experience and stuff. But then his moving worked better because then you're like able to encounter them more. Strange enough, I don't feel that urge to need water right now, which is very weird, you know. Don't worry, I drink a lot of water and stuff, and it's like, how do I put it? It's always fun doing King here. Like somebody suggested it earlier. Like, it's really fun. I'm just trying to see to go with some of this stuff. Let's go with that. SMG2, nothing wrong with him. Sad tomato. I have half HP, but I gained 8 regeneration. It might be worth it. Let's do it. I gain, yeah, 1 every second. It's like 14 seconds, and we're good. Okay, what's my armor at? That's not bad, per se. Little frog. They get harvesting out of them. That means more money. That's the lice will be better. But feel free to lurk. Everyone likes to lurk. Especially on Twitch. That's where all the lurkers are. Maybe Kick, too. The Kick guys never talk. Ever, half the time. Should have picked up more there. Oh, attack speed and regular speed, because we lost a lot last time. Harvesting increases by additional 8% at the end of the wave. That would be really nice, but we don't have enough harvesting to make up for that. I need 150 for that. We did 8% of 10. It's just 1 every turn. We have to get a lot more for it. Be better for different class. We'll have to pass on it, which is terrible. Bag I'll take. I'll take as many bags as possible. That will legitimately increase income drastically, regardless. Bunny works, because we're going to reroll a lot. Ah, they're shooting at me now. They're shooting at me now. Oh boy, they're shooting at me now. Oh, they're getting down to me. Gosh, fire faster! They're coming! Oh, they're shooting! Only bullets can deflect bullets. Why are some slow and some super fast? Oh, they keep shooting me randomly out of nowhere with like really fast shots I didn't expect. Okay. Woo. Okay. I'll take the ghost outfit. God, Beanie. I don't need you. I never needed you, Beanie. Let's go for HP this time. That's kind of been my problem a bit. Piggy bank money. A recycling machine probably need to. Where we go? Do I get any machine gun? I got SMG. Yes, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore the cyber ball. Maybe shouldn't. Like a free hit every kill. I won't worry about it. Let's go to the next wave. Got a few tanky boys. No shots yet so far. 48 seconds to go. I want them to rush me a little quicker, but I know they're going to, and I'm going to regret that. Oh, we got rushers. Hey, those big football linebackers waiting for me. You know, there's a funny thought here. I'll probably bring this up again later. We've got so much going on with, like, defense stuff. American football. It's called football. Which, honestly, what we call soccer is better for football, right? They all come from rugby in the end, so they're actually the same sport. They're just different aspects of that same sport. But what I have a problem with is the fact that we don't utilize, the best name for American football. We just want to call it football. We don't want to care about giving it a better name that fits everything. Which is weird. Because it has a better name. And it has the coolest sports name on the frickin' planet. And no one utilizes it. Ever. That's all. It's called Gridiron. It's the most badass sounding thing ever. But nobody wants to call American football Gridiron. Such a tough and cool sounding sport, and it also embodies it completely. For a game where most of it's just spitting people's arms thrown at each other. Not much speed. Field goals about all they do with the kickoff. That's it. That's American football. I do believe this will be the last attempt there for the night. I completely forgot to grab items that time. And so, I got nothing. Oh, that's bad. Let's take the medical turret. It's fine. Can't wait around this time. I have to actually actively pursue all the money at some point. Just been waiting around, so hopefully they all are around me. So, the issue here is, there are 438 materials I have not collected. That means I didn't get any interest on it for a round, which is very upsetting. I got the piggy bank, I think. Everything's kind of like blending together, so I never remember. It's not working for me at all, like getting all the materials out. So it's like the materials are worth so much more and they're so big, I don't know. Even though I'm getting a bunch back, it's not enough. Let's take that. Merge those together. House gives more enemies, which gives more money, which makes things harder, but money. We're going for it. We make things harder. I don't care. Oh, it's a boss. Boss is finished. Yes, we did it. We successfully survived the boss wave. Which means I can now... I think we're running around. We need to get that money made up. We got enough bonuses, I think, is really recommend. We almost got all the money picked up, too. That's nice. All the materials. Alright, we have successfully paid off our debt, I think. Cool. Ooh. I like this jetpack. Give it to me. Okay. This is good. This is real good. Ooh, wisdom. Love wisdom. Bean teacher, I'll take you too. Alright, that's good enough to get for now. Now we've, not only getting more guns, but we got rid of our negative trait of, the weak pistol. I also should be getting a ton of more experience now. Tons more! I mean, come on. We got like 100 bonus like experience things for like the last 5 waves here or whatever. It's gonna be great. I think it'll be good. Item. Good. There's a little bit of damage. I do get luck out of it. Oh, we got a lot of damage from that. Okay, I'll take that off. Why not? I mean, I can get money out of it. Yeah, we'll just let it go for what it is. Crown is useless at this point. Take the bloody hand. Why not? I have enough health regen that it returns every time, so I didn't expect that. Okay, I did not expect to be run down by a devouring melee monster like that. If I had known, I would have, you know, run away. I didn't even recognize it at first. I didn't recognize it. I don't think I fought one yet. Ah, we were doing so well until then. So well. Things were working. Things were great. All right, everyone. That'll be it for today on the stream. Be sure to check it out Friday with me and Silent. Do something together or against each other. Otherwise, I think he's probably going to stream tomorrow, maybe Thursday. Maybe just one of the days or not. I'm not sure. I'll have to check on his channel, see what he's got. But that will be it for me today, everyone. You know, as always, it might just be a random art stream sometimes. I might just be working on my own so I can just, like, you know, take it easy and everything. But we'll see. But I'll see you all on Friday in the next video, and hopefully we'll have some idea of what we're going to do by then. Hopefully something crazy and insane, and hopefully something screaming at me. We'll find out then. Until next time.